lot of pieces fell into place to what I like to say, put the family back together. We're able to honor a legacy that got started 50 years ago.
I don't think it ever would have happened unless we all got out of each other's way. We all had our own talent, had our own lane that we were running full speed in. That's when it was like, yep, we're ready to come back into this. If there's ever time to do it, now is it.
You know, I've been here going on 15 years, and I can tell that the three of you always had the customer in mind, no matter what. Something went wrong, you know, whatever. The job always got done right.
The thing that always struck me was that I could call anybody and get the same story. You guys are on the same path. You got the same goals, and we relate being in the family business. You guys have done a great job, and we feel like we're part of the family.
Everybody in your company seems to be bought into the idea that customer satisfaction and providing a good product is what you're about.
And that's ultimately what I think we tried to build with this, was more or less compound values. You can't have one that functions without all of the others.
Every artist has a medium. It's either paint, it could be clay, it could be granite. And our medium of choice is just dirt.
Earthwork being artwork, it is being a master of your craft. And not only that, but appreciating the skills that other people have.
In the middle of July, when it's 95 degrees and you're sweating from every inch of your body, tempers flare.
It's grace. It's being able to step back and swallow pride and extend grace. Ultimately treating every single person you come in contact with the way that you want to be treated.
One of the best things I can remember Pawpaw saying is, don't sweat the mule, just load the wagon. Control what you can control. And if we can get our people to understand, hey, I'm gonna show up, I'm gonna do my job, I'm gonna do it safely, I'm gonna do it loving my neighbor. To me, you showed up and you loaded your wagon. And you have an opportunity to show up a bunch of different ways, and you can show up in a bad mood, you can show up in a good mood, but showing up, giving a good effort means something.
So much can come from just having a simple conversation with somebody. To me, this is a value that goes outside of work. Being able to communicate with your spouse, with your kids, with your family members. This is one of those values that goes outside our walls at work.
I don't think you can have talk it out without love your neighbor, or vice versa. You want to drop defenses, you want to drop walls and actually have productive conversations. Well, how can we expect someone to care enough to have a conversation about our interests if we don't display any interest in theirs?
We've built a lot of good people. I would love to build a crew where you could come up on the job site and not know who the boss is.
I love it.
I don't want to lose sight of where we come from. Knowing who we are, knowing Abernethy, knowing the history, being able to bring the band back together in a way that honors our legacy.
I think if we do the little things right, if we lead by our values, it's not about the dollar figure, not about the number of employees, but just about being the best we can be.